We're live. Bada, 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 bada. We're back? Yeah, we're back. All right. Time to go to jail. Time for me to LARP knowing anything about Final Fantasy. The fantasy TFW, the fantasy is final. Rod time. Yeah, it's rod time, baby. Rodbreaking.exe. Can you not buy more? You can only buy one item before you get put in jail. Don't worry, we will buy more. Oh, I should add a pinned comment too. Buy an ice... Should have bought an ice rod for Living Flame. We're gonna go buy more. I just needed to buy something to get thrown in jail. We're gonna go buy more. Don't you worry. We're buying all the money. We are simulating this whole economy. Single-handedly. Hi, actual Magic the Gathering card Sid from Final Fantasy V. It's a werewolf! Bart's is racist against werewolves, by the way. So everyone who's clicked the butts option, you're supporting someone who's racist against werewolves and turtles. How does that make you feel? Maybe we've run away. Didn't expect to get fucking knocked outside the head. God, the music slaps. It is very consistently good. It is very consistently good. JRPG music being good, the one truth in the world. Ba-na-na-na. The characters moving diagonally is throwing me off. They're not supposed to do that. That's illegal. Final Fantasy V rules. Hell yeah, Final Fantasy V. Ba-da-da-da. Ba-da-da-da-da. Alright, fire-powered ship. Me when the ship is fire-powered. We're blind now. I didn't get any eye drops. We're fucked. Well, we're gonna be here a while. Wait. Miss. Just use magic. Aren't Crudust immune to magic? I thought Crudust were immune to magic. Or is that just fire? I play this game a lot in my spare job, including 4-Job Fiestas. I love this game a lot. Also great to be on stream. Thank you for joining. How was dinner? It was good. It was yummy. We had burgers. Burger King. Except for not Burger King. It was an actual burger. Final Fantasy V. Hell yeah, Sansan. Is she leveling up blue magic? Why would I do that? This is a 4-job fiesta and I didn't get a blue mage. So, no. The rules of 4-job fiesta are you can only have the jobs that are randomly assigned to you. And I did not get randomly assigned, blue magic, so I cannot use it. That only comes per crystal. Well, so we already know my wind mage job, my wind crystal job is white mage. Your combo's not bad by any means. Yeah, I think the combo's pretty good. Oh, I forgot to buy eye drops again. Chat, if I get blinded and have to go back again, make fun of me. Red and white's gonna be hard. I mean, we got through the white mage portion of the game. And I think red mage is honestly a good second one. Like, I think that for a 4-job fiesta, I think we're set up pretty decently. Wonder what fire will be? We'll find out together. What treasures are there that I might miss on the fire-powered ship? I know the thief's gloves are not thief's gloves. Are the thief's gloves here? Yeah, the thief's gloves are here. Green Beret, Moonring Blade? Yeah. Okay. Green Beret and Moonring Blade seem worthwhile. Red Mage is pretty mid and vanilla, but I imagine it's good roll compression and challenge runs where you only get 4 jobs. Well, unfortunately, the unfortunate thing, right? Is that, like, it's not really roll compression because I have White Mage, lol. Oh, did I pick the wrong pipe? What's the fucking pipe for Moonring Blade? So it's not really roll compression. Since, like, we have White Mage, right? But it's fine. I'm getting Moonring Blade because if fire is ninja, then that'd be good. The main thing that's good about Red Mage is it's a rod breaker for us, right? It was one of the rod breakers. Go in the second pipe? Okay. No, that's Thief's Gloves. I think this is Thief's Gloves you just guided me towards. Oh, nope, you sent me the right way. I was a doubter, but I shouldn't have doubted. Galoof would be played by Jeff Bridges, the dude. If only there were yellow and orange mage, then you could make the lesbian flag. So true. Wait, Rod Breaking got buffed in the Pixel Remaster? That's wild. Alright, Moonring Blade should be somewhere around here. Green mages need to return. Also, don't let anyone be a green mage, not just bunny ladies. I don't even know what a green mage is. I'm assuming that's from a different Final Fantasy, so please don't spoil it. Smiley face. No talking about Final Fantasies that come after 5. Galoof would be played by Chevy Chase because they're both fucking creepy pervs. Green Mage is from Tactics. Oh, do you mean Geomancer? Or is it from the advanced games? Pixel Remaster lets you hold a rod and then break another rod to get the boost? Wait, what? Wild. That's crazy. I didn't know that was even an option. How wild? Wild. You already got White Mage level 6? Yeah, we got the 4x boost on. And we did a little bit of grinding because we got stuck with 4 White Mages in the beginning. Oh shit, is that the form that absorbs ice? Nope, it's not. Okay. Well, that was easy! Flame on! At least both these mages get access to rods. White Mage does not have access to rods. The Flame Bow. You're not playing the tactics games? Right now I'm playing Final Fantasy V Pixel Remaster. Only on Game Boy Advance. I like to say that every game is only on Game Boy Advance because of that one Fire Emblem ad. Here comes the werewolf. I got White Mage mixed up with Black Mage. Fair. White Mage is like, it's pure utility. It can't even use knives. It does get holy at the end of the game, but it's mostly a utility job. Werewolf to the rescue. 07's in chat for werewolf, please. 07's in chat for werewolf. What happened to Dorcas? What happened to werewolf? All right. That's the wrong window. Hang on. The flames are dying. What is my fire crystal job? I gotta log in again. It logged me out again. Alright, what is my fire crystal job? Geomancer! We are just all mages all the time! We are all mages right now. At least, a good thing we got that bell earlier. It's a rod breaker. It's a rod breaker. That's something, right? I'm gonna laugh if you suffer my curse and get Geomancer. Laugh away, Koro Marugubd. Laugh away. Geomancer is good. You can raise special attack by 2 stages. Oh shit, I forgot to equip swords. Unfortunately, this party will soon no longer qualify for the Nobel Prize. Yuck, 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 yuck. Shit, I always get lost in here. You better bring it! There's a chance you just don't get your worst fire coaster job now? Yeah, because of the Chocobo Forest. Oh my god, this sergeant is fucking being ridiculous. You're eating away at my timer, bro! I'm trying to bring it! Lena looks sad. Does mime count as water? I think so? Shit, where's... Oh my god, not the fucking sergeant again! I'm trying to get the elf mantle, is what I'm trying to do right now. I think we have to go up these stairs, though. Cause then, yeah, no, it's down here. I would say I think Geomancer is the worst job for fire, but, like, fire doesn't have an awful job. What are the fire jobs again? It's like Ninja, Beastmaster? Beastmaster's pretty bad, I think, as a fire job. The other side is Mangoosh, yeah. This was Mangoosh! The Elf Tonics, the others. The Elf... Oh my god. They're both good. They're both good. Beastmaster can enable Blue Mage, but that's so situational. Oh my god, Sergeant, stop! Get off of me! I know I better bring it. The Sergeant is such a pain in the dick. Ranger's pretty bad too. Rapid fire can be broken in some builds. See, the thing is that Ranger's bad until you get rapid fire, and then rapid fire is only great if you have another physical job, and you kind of don't want two physical jobs. Like, the mages are so good that it feels like losing to get two physical jobs. It's a shame Ranger and Ninja are mutually exclusive. Yeah, because they combo really well. This Sergeant needs to fucking die. There we go, Death Hand down. Good grief, I'm getting sick of all these World Cup ads. Did the stream crash at some point? No, this is just, I took a break for dinner. Death had to make Blue Mage stupid. Yeah, I'm kind of glad we didn't get Blue Mage. One, because it's annoying getting all the blue magic, but also because Blue Mage is just so OP. Gotta take my antibiotics. There's Green Mage, Blue Mage, Red Mage, White Mage, and Black Mage. I'm starting to think we're playing Magic the Gathering, not Final Fantasy. It's Geomancer time. Geomancer has good magic, all things considered. I mean, I think the game just wants us to be rod breakers. The game just clearly wants us to be rod breakers. Time to update the pinned comment. Thank you for the reminder. I love when the Geomancer said it's Geomancy time and whipped out their ding-ding thingy. That sounds dirty! Yo, I love hitting Earthquake against flying types. Turtle Shell, if only we had Chemist. You don't get physical classes, by the way. Dragoon is still an option. Dancer's a physical class, like, you know, it sucks shit. but it is a physical class. But honestly, I'm fine with only magical classes. Magic is so... Like, this is the opposite of Bravely Default. In Bravely Default, the magic classes suck. In Final Fantasy V, the physical classes are outclassed severely. I won't say they suck. Because, like, Ninja exists, right? Mystic Knight exists. Mystic Knight lies about being a physical class, is actually a magical class. But, like, if I'm... In Final Fantasy V, if I'm given the choice between all physical classes and all magical classes, I'd pick all magical classes any fucking day of the week. The tier list I made... All the magic jobs are on the top. You know, I'll say that much. Samurai 2. Yeah, Samurai's like kind of physical, but it's also kind of just money. Ignis Fatuus. This is honestly a good dungeon for Geomancer. So I think we just spam Ignis Fatuus. Oh wait, are we out of ice rods? We have one frost rod. Hopefully no one's at level 20 and gets some life support. Oh yeah! Level 5 death exists. Menuing is hard. Oh, level 5 death is terrifying. If we level up, we're cooked. Like, page 64 suddenly becomes the nut. Alright, Ferris? Oh, wait, no, it's Lena. Lena, I need you to stay not level 20. Enough! You have proven your worth by rod breaking. Book-based boss Biblos was no match for Ferris's pajamas. Well, we're not at Biblos yet. We just beat a free. Oh, Moonflute might actually fuck us up. Because if we get Moonfluted, we have no physical attackers. Get away from page 64. We are not fighting any page 64s while 3 of our party members are level 20. Well, that's unfortunate. Now they gave us a summon who's strong against the next boss that dropped an item for a ninja against the next boss. Remember to change your outfits before you die? Why? What's wrong with outfits? If you think about it, 4-Drop Fiesta is like trying to play a gacha as free-to-play. Elaborate. I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm just asking you to elaborate. Oh, the death sprites, yeah. Yo, it's mid! Trapped in a sticky web. So this is the end, but only for me. Very soon, the Master's seal will be blown wide open. I'm a Final Fantasy V veteran. I don't know why you would need to change outfits before dying. Oh, it was just a joke. Be blasted, book-based boss Biblos. And now we gotta cure Cid's depression. Mid, why is his name FE7? I don't think FE7's mid. I think that's giving it too much credit. I think FE7 is genuinely quite bad. Why did Cid name his grandson after Final Fantasy VI? So many clever jokes. Yo, the Diamond Bell did... Is Diamond Bell percentage based? Are bells percentage based, or is that just harps? Para 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 para. Let's hope we get Dancer. Ugh, the worst job in the game. Dancer's my pick for the worst job. But we got a bit before Earth Crystal. We're not guaranteed no Bard, right? So I can ignore the pianos. As much as it hurts, I cannot in good faith call Engage a bad game, even though I think it's close to that. Why does it hurt you to not think something is bad? I don't understand that thought process. You know, because like we're talking about Engage. There's like a weird fucking subsect of the internet who has decided to devote their entire personality to disliking that video game. And I just don't understand it. Like, and I'm a very much Engage meh-er. I was very high on it when it first came out, and I'm now sort of much more middle of the road on it. I think it gets worse on replay. Which is something that's often true, but I think more so with Engage for me. But like, you know, I was talking about this when someone asked, like, what will you do if you like Fortune's Weave? Because I made a video saying I'm nervous and hoping that I'm wrong, right? I want to like every game that I play. I don't understand the idea of like, do you want to have a bad time? Like Sans Undertale? Why would you want a game that you played to be bad? And more importantly, if you don't like... If you don't like a game, right? Why is that your entire personality? There are some dipshits in my comment section who will like bring up how much they hate Engage in just unrelated shit. Which is such fucking loser behavior. If you don't like a video game, there's plenty of games that I don't like. I don't like FE7, right? Chat brings up the fact I don't like FE7. I don't really bring it up anymore. You know, I got the video done. I made the video. Chat is obsessed with hating on FE7. I never really bring it up anymore. Because when I don't like something, I focus on the art that I do like. There's so much art in the world, right? If a piece doesn't resonate with you, like FE7 didn't resonate with me, like Engage clearly didn't resonate with all these people, right? Why is that gotta be the defining thing of your existence? It's like the Last Jedi right-wing grifter thing, right? Where like, they're still bringing it up 12 years later, or however long it's been. And that at least has people pretending like it ruined my childhood because I love Star Wars or whatever. Also, love how you can't walk through the ZZZs. It's epic. Where do people find Engage haters? I'm not looking for them. They just show up unprompted. I feel like you bring up dunking on Birthright more. True, Birthright deserves more hate. Birthright gets a lot of hate, but it deserves more. I say that as a joke, though. I say that as a joke. I think for the people who enjoy Birthright, genuinely happy for you. Fucking Whirlpool. Birthright's just white bread. I mean, when I bring up disliking Birthright, it's also not just like unprompted. People will ask like, what do you think of if Fire Emblem had like 30 deployment slots? And I'll be like, well, then you just end up with all Clash, and that's Birthright, right? Like, when I'm talking about people in the comment section bringing up Engage unprompted. It's stuff like, you don't like Final Fantasy After Years? Well, Birthrights or Engage sucks ass. Did you know that? Did you know Engage is bad? Whirlpool is like the worst pull for Gaia, right? It's like one of those instant death spells. What do you think of a Fire Emblem game where every map is route? I think I wouldn't like it because I don't like route as an objective. ... That game exists as Birthright. But even then, like, it's more Awakening than Birthright. Well, it's more Birthright than Awakening. Awakening has route and kill boss as its only two objectives, but it has a pretty even split of them. And the mid-game is, like, solidly kill boss. Awakening's another one, like Engage, that I'm solidly on. In FE6, every map is route because you have to kill the enemy so you can grind up your supports for 50 turns. Wait, you solved the puzzle. You solved the puzzle. That's actually so fucking funny. Gaiden. Yeah, I didn't care for Gaiden or SOV either. I used to be an Awakening hater, but Intelligent Systems showed me that it could get worse. I used to be an Awakening hater, and then I played Lunatic mode and realized it's kind of based. I'm an Awakening truther now. It saved the franchise. I think people exaggerate how much it saved the franchise. But I do like to say it hashtag saved the franchise. I think that's a funny thing to say. Oh, right, I forgot. Pixel Remaster, you don't chase the Chocobo, because it's lame. That being said, someone emailed my business email mad that I said Engage saved the franchise. A very troubled individual. Advertising saved the franchise. I think part of why Awakening, because like, obviously, Awakening sold well enough that the franchise didn't die, right? You can consider it saving the franchise in that respect. But people usually cite that as, like, a reason why Awakening's mechanics saved the franchise. And I think, in part, it, you know, saved the franchise just through virtue of being a game on the 3DS in the early years of the 3DS when it had no library. You know, Fortune's Weave might save the franchise by being a game on the Switch 2 when the Switch 2 has very little library, right? Did FE12 doom the franchise? You know, old Danny would say that. Old Danny, who was stupid and didn't know FE12 was based, might say that. Does FE need saving? If you believe the Engage haters. Fucking the Engage era is over. People popping off because fucking Three Houses 2 got announced. wild to me. Calling Engage in Era is also, like, maximal cope. Like, I feel like there's an amount of cope of, like, wanting to feel... It's the gamer thing of, like, wanting to feel like being a gamer is being discriminated against or whatever. Fortune's Weave will succeed where Engage fails. No, it's gonna be the other way around. That's how the... Remember, you gotta get the Grifter... You gotta get the Griftosphere right. It's always the newest game failed where the oldest game succeeds. So a bunch of people who hated Engage for, like, clout or whatever are gonna turn around and hate Fortune's Weave and, like, we didn't know how good we had it with Engage. It happened with 3 houses. Like, legit, it happened with 3 houses. So many of the accounts that are gassing up 3 houses as, like, saving the franchise were hating on it when it first came out. The fucking bee's silencing me. Mystery of the Emblem is a step down from Gaiden. That's what they'll say. That's what they'll say. I'll be sad if Fortune's Weave fails where Engage succeeded. It's what I say. I always be saying this. I want to like every game I play. I want to like every piece of art I consume. The last good Fire Emblem game was my first one. So true. So true. Except for not for me, because it was Path of Radiance, which I don't actually really like that much anymore. So... Radiant Dawn was the best Fire Emblem game. Obviously. I need to have a conversation with the hypothetical real-life human being who unironically thinks the franchise peaked with FE1 and has been on a slow decline ever since then. Yo, when they remade FE1 and FE3, they cut out the best map! They cut out the fucking Ballista map! Why would they do that? I was shocked at how much of the FE feel the first game had. FE1 is better than many think. I'm an FE1 defender. Every Shadow Dragon map is a Ballista map if you play it properly. Jake Speech Bubble. Alright, gimmick boss fight time. I gotta focus. I gotta focus up. I gotta stay focused on this so that I don't accidentally attack a hole. Oh, it's dipping it. It's the same hole! This guy loves this hole! He loves the top hole. It's a good hole. Oh, we got him. I wish I could buy FE1. Yeah, Nintendo made it limited time only. Because they're evil. Limited time localization was certainly a choice. Fucking FOMO. Fucking Sand Bear. I wish that new localizations were a normal thing on the NSO. Then the Switch could actually be home to all the old Fire Emblem. Yeah, it'd be cool. And then we'll make you our white mage. Be careful, it's the dessert killer. Oh, question. For people who've done 4-job Fiesta before, what's the ruling for when Galoof leaves your party at the end of World 1? Do you just, like, have 3 separate jobs? Since you can't have 4, but the Earth Crystal's unlocked at that point? Do rod breaks work on Archaeoavis? No, because Archaeoavis gets different elemental immunities, so not really. You can pick any 3 of the 4 jobs you have until Galoof returns. Gotcha. Okay, cool. And then Galoof can be in whatever job during his solo segment. Earth Crystal will be a dud if it rolls Dragoon or Dancer. Yeah, they're both kind of bad. They're both kind of bad. I mean, at least Dragoon will be like a click attack button guy, right? That Dragoon could be good for the Galoof solo section. Because right now I'm thinking Galoof solo segment is just like Red Mage click attack, and Dragoon is just better at that. Ideal is obviously Samurai. Or Chemist, but like I said, Chemist is annoying. Cause I don't want to play with the wiki open. Dragoon gets lances for White Mage and Red Mage. Do they even want lance access, though? Like, lances are kind of a bad weapon type. Yo, time to fight Carl's twin. Lance, the HP MP absorb. Oh, I thought you meant... Yeah, oh, yeah, because they fucking name it the same thing. It's so obnoxious. It's so stupid. It's so stupid. I forgot it was an ability at first. Alright, time to fight Carl 2.0! That was exciting. Great boss design is their passion. Dancer can be a chicken knife holder. Yeah, I am currently missing someone to use the chicken knife, aren't I? Not that that's like the biggest deal in the world. There's so many powerful endgame weapons that, like, if we don't have a chicken knife holder, it just means I don't have to run away a million times. Everyone except for White Mage and Monk can use the chicken knife. By chicken knife holder, they mean someone who has a command that gets her on the run away. Because the runaway chance is the main downside. So something like aim on Ranger. Or dance on Dancer. Focus from Monk. Obviously not the Monk, but someone who inherited focus from Monk. It's better odds than Focus Blast. 75 versus 70, so technically yes. Sorry, yawntastic. Oh no, Adamantoids, how scary. I mean, they can be scary. They're really bulky. And kind of hit like a truck. So, like, it can be a little bit scary. Dead, though. Thief instead of White Mage, and this guy and Titan both kind of suck to fight. Titan I find really obnoxious, even in a regular playthrough. What's the strat for Probolos? AoE attacks. Or get lucky and get Samurai. If we get Samurai, the strat is just Zenage. That's where I'm currently at. The strat is the 1 in 4, get Samurai, use Zenage. Could you outlast their MP? Oh, if so, if that's your strat, that's so cursed. Yeah, Gaia kind of clears these guys. The cannon inflicting old is gonna be nasty. I've got an option for that. It's not that different from weapon breaking in FE. I mean, do people actually break enemy weapons outside of memes? I've never done it before. I feel like a lot of people break the early boss weapons of FE11. Oh, you know, that's true. But also, like, it's cursed, right? It's not good. It's not good game design that people just feel, like, forced into that. It's bad game design. Did you get Asuna and Castle Karnak? Oh, shit! I forgot. Oh, shit. I forgot. I guess we're waiting until World 2. I knew there was something I was forgetting in the escape sequence. You can buy it in licks. Oh, is it not a World 2 exclusive spell? Licks is that Bartz's hometown? They keep confusing my Geomancers. Lix is Bartz's hometown. Okay, we'll head there then. We'll head there next then. We'll get Asuna. I'm near the end of my first TMGC playthrough. And I love how many bosses have special spelt voice dialogue. Good thing, weird eyeball. Good luck, weird eyeball thing. Yeah. Oh, we get the special cutscene. We get the special cutscene. Mom and Dad's grave. Trans rights, are you okay? Oh, Ferris. Here lies Stella. Meet my mom. I was born right here in this village. Mom passed away while I was still young. After that, I traveled with Dad for a long time. But 3 years ago, he got real sick and never recovered. That should do it. Here lies Stella and Dorgan, devoted husband. He always said he wanted to be buried right next to Mom. Bartz, were you carrying around your dad's corpse this whole time? This is the best part. This is the best part. Huh, you had a dad. I wonder what that's like. Ferris, shut the fuck up. He's sad about his dead dad. Don't be that fucking bitch who's like... Someone's like, I'm sad my dad died. Huh, you're lucky you even had a dad. Shut up and let him grieve. I know Bartz is a piece of shit asshole, but like, don't be a dick while he's sad about his dad. I love that line because it's so bad. It's so bad. What the fuck? Huh, a dad. I wonder what that's like. You know, Bartz, I know you're sad about having a dead dad, but some people don't have dads. I cried when I saw this cutscene. I'm so sorry to ruin it for you. Some people just have two moms. You only had one dad? I had like 20. They were all pirates and way cooler than your stupid dad. Oh shit, Geomancer can't equip rods. Hey! No fighting. That was a loud meow. That was not a meow. That was a attacking each other. Hey! No. How good is Red Mage in Fiesta? You would have to ask someone with more Fiesta experience than me, but it seems pretty good, just as like a Rod Blaker plus dual cast. Obviously, it scales worth shit in the late game, but it's helping me get out of the early game, so I'm happy for that. There we go! Soul Cannon down! Double Holy is fine contribution to scaling. I meant Red Mage as a class, like when you are a Red Mage. Dual cast White Magic seems decent. Yeah, so it'll depend on, like, what my fourth job is, sort of how the whole team comes together. Red Mage is bad if you don't roll Black or White Mage. I would imagine then it's even, like, fine early game. Again, it's a Rod Breaker, worst case scenario. Are you doing a Fiesta as your first playthrough of FF5? No, I've done 3 playthroughs already. Fiesta's just, you know, it's Fiesta time. You can set a Protect and Shell twice as fast. No? Oh yeah, no, yeah, you can. Yeah, you can. I forgot how dual cast worked for a second. I thought it was like Mimic, but it's the opposite. It's, you do get to pick new targets. Dual cast is the only saving grace. I think you're underestimating, like, the helpfulness in the early game of having both white and black magic. Like, dual cast is its late game potential. But when you only have access to 4 jobs, right? Obviously you would prefer white mage or black mage. But it's a Rod Breaker. It gives you access to the level 3 white magic. I think it's fine. A worse version of 2 of the best jobs in the game is still having similarities to two of the best jobs in the game, right? Oh, I forgot to re-equip. I forgot to re-equip Lena. Can you not change your equipment mid-fight? I thought you could change your equipment mid-fight. Am I missing something? You can absolutely change your equipment mid-fight. How? Because it wasn't showing me any of my equipment in the items menu, and I thought it was using the items menu. Inventory, press up, select the weapon slot. No, I did that and it said no. It said I couldn't. I'll show you. Items up. So if I do this, it's use, right? So no, that's not it. You're wrong. You need to press up. Everyone is saying the wrong thing. You're all saying misinformation. Up on the... It's not up! It's not up! I'm gonna morb! I'm gonna morb! It's all the same misinformation! Everyone has the same misinformation! I'm gonna morb! That's how you do it in the Game Boy version. This is Pixel Remaster! I changed weapons mid-fight on the SNES version. I'm talking about the Pixel Remaster, the version I'm currently playing! Whoops. Try pressing down when you have Thunder Rod selected. Alright, let's try this. Items, up, Thunder Rod. I don't know if you can hear it. I'm holding the controller right next to my fucking microphone. I'm spamming the down button. I'm telling you that's not it. Just say it's equipment changing time. And then you'll change all the equipment all over them. I would like someone who actually knows how to change equipment mid-fight in the Pixel Remaster to tell me how to do it. Otherwise, I'm going to assume, based on this experience, that you can't. Alright. We a save point? Maybe it only works on equipment you can't use. I was spamming the A button there, and it said, no, you can't do shit. I'm beginning to think that you cannot change your equipment mid-battle in the Pixel Remaster. You know, the thing that I said at the start. It works if they're using normal weapons, but I literally... Yo, I'm gonna lose my fucking mind. I literally just showed this off! I'm beginning to think that you can't change them in the Pixel Remaster. Yo, we mastered Geomancer though. That's cool. Press the Y button. No, that cycles party members, it looks like. You press the Y button while highlighting... Oh my god. Thank you, Faulty! I never have a Pixel Remaster, but it says Y change equipment when you have the equipment menu pulled up. So did I just fail the reading comprehension test? In my defense, so the fuck did chat. Oh, the Ghidra has perma-reflect, right? Reflect reflects Thunder Rod? Oh no. Wait, the Ghidra's fucked up. It absorbs wind, fuck. RIP! Wipe to Ghidra. Is that our first wipe? I think that's our first wipe. Run the fuck away. Oh, we had wipes getting Elf Mantle, true. That was our first wipe not doing something stupid, though. Oh, whoops, wait. White Enchanted Fan absorbs that. Yo, the Bell putting in fucking work. I did not expect Bell to be, like, goated. Is Ghidra a normal enemy? It is, but it's rare. And it's fucked up. Can we not run away? Going to bed?
Yep.
Good night.
Good night.
Do we have ethers? Or do we just have to use an elixir? Okay, Archaeovegas weaknesses, or resistances. FF5. Archaeoavis, it starts... Absorbent... It starts weak to... It starts weak to wind. Okay. This is gonna be kind of fucked up. This fight's gonna be kind of fucked up. Does your wife look at you funny when you crash out at chat? No, she knows your problems. She knows your problems. 45 whole damage. Fuck. Alright, and now we move into phase 2? Or phase 5, depending on how you think of it. The true power of the crystals! Oh, is it just immune? It's immune to everything now, yeah. Kiryu. Two, 250. Oh shit. This is gonna take a while. Yeah, we're back in White Mage Hell. Especially because Arceovegas keeps paralyzing our red mages, who are our only physical attackers, by the way. fucking Maelstrom. This is a problem! We're on defense now. We got put in the where you don't. No! Duh! That's so obnoxious. Okay. Wasn't there an ancient sword in here somewhere? Yeah, do we care about it though? Alright, so now it revives itself and it has all the immunities. Fire, ice, lightning, earth, and wind. This is where our lack of physical attacker is a problem. You can inflict old as a cope strat. Yeah, or we could just, or we could just get good. Oh, it's immune to the bell, isn't it? Yeah. We're gonna be here a bit! We're gonna be here a bit! This the counter? The counter? Misclick, misclick. You need 10 turns of attacks? Yeah, the problem is we're stuck kind of playing defense, like hardcore. Breathwing! Fuck! Okay, okay. He loves Maelstrom. I mean, I would spam it if I was in his position. Oh, we're close. We're close. We got him. We got him. Whew, what other mage immune bosses are there? Fork Tower would suck, but it's optional, so we're not doing it. Alright, now we can roll for our Earth Crystal job, though. Alright, y'all ready? Dragoon! Dragoon. Well, it's better than Dancer. It's better than Dancer. You wanted a physical class? I did not want a physical class. Chat wanted a physical class. You can do Fork Tower with Dragoon? We can. Fork Tower is how you get Holy. It is, you're right. So we probably, it's optional, but not optional. Alright, time to update the comment. Double Cast Holy seems to be like the only saving grace for this run late game. Is Neo X Death weak to Holy? No, he's not. Dragoon can cheese Titan? Kind of. I've tried doing the Dragoon Titan cheese. It only sometimes works. Bard and slash or Beastmaster is much better at cheesing Titan. You get guaranteed air slash against X-Death? Yeah. So, you know, we have a Geomancy winner. Holy just deals fuck you damage. It doesn't matter if they're not weak. As long as he's not immune. As long as he doesn't absorb it or have an immunity, we're fine. And he is not immune. So we're fine. And we can use the magic lamp to kill one part of Neo X-Death. The butt, right? You can get all the holy weapons you need with the first tablet. Yeah, but then unfortunately we kind of got to do Fork Tower anyway because we want holy. Blah, blah, blah. What is the best lance I can purchase right now? World 2's off to a nasty start with Gilgamesh. Nah, we'll just rod break him. Rod breaking solves everything. Can we get lances right now? I know the javelin is stealable, but we can't steal it. Because we don't have thief. Do Titan first. Perobolos is first, I'm pretty sure. Or maybe you can do them out of order, but I don't think you can. Because Sid and Mid control the order. Go to Karnak? I was just there. I was just at Karnak. They didn't have lances. I was in Karnak when I asked if you could even get lances. Ah, trident. I forgot Trident was something you can get here. I was thinking of Mithril Spear. Well, Mithril Spear isn't in Karnak. I was in Karnak and there were no spears for sale. The strongest game in the deal is the steal from Jura Avis. I don't know who that is. Don't walk diagonally, Barts. You're not allowed to do that. The legendary staff increases holy power? Oh, true! So we'll just nuke stuff with holy. There we go. Rod breaking solves everything. You have access to haste with Masamune. Isn't Masamune a katana? So, no, I don't have access to haste. If I had samurai, I would, but I don't have samurai. because Red Mage can't use katanas. It just uses swords. Can you use it from inventory? Only if you can equip it. Only if you can equip it. Oh, we got him. Rod breaking solves everything. Rod breaking solves fucking everything. Hey, we got our second sum of the game. When you think about it, I basically do have Samurai because Rod Breaking is just Xenniage with extra steps. What's next? Oh, the Chimera, right? Final Fantasy V, any percent speed run? Just break rods. Just break rods. Brian the Chimera. Dragoon will be kind of bad regardless because everyone got most of their levels in Mage. You realize that doesn't change your stats, right? This isn't Final Fantasy Tactics where leveling up in a job impacts your stats. Your stats are actually completely independent of your level. They are just based on your job, your current job. So I think you're confusing this with the system of Final Fantasy Tactics. Your stats don't change at all as you level up. The more things change, the more they stay the same. Let's go restock one last time at Karnak. Equipping a magic ability increases your magic stat, but either way, Dragoon doesn't want to do anything other than use lances. Yeah, and equipping a weapon ability increases your strength stat. That's true. You can adjust stats by equipping abilities that adjust your stats, but your base stats don't change based on level up, is what I was trying to get at. Are you ever going to play Tactics Advance? Probably eventually. Base stats never permanently increase, they're just modified based on job. Your level is factored in damage calculation, though. So, like, that's a thing. Oh my god. Lance is useful to have because it's a way to recover MP. I just gotta disagree on that. I think Lance is bad. Like, just use ethers and elixirs. Especially because mages have such a low strength stat, and Lance is a weak attack. Does Lance actually scale based on anything? Look out! Lance scales based on magic. Ooh, interesting. Still weak. It's a 0 MP, it's a solid 0 MP option for mages. I would personally not use the word solid to describe it. It's a gaseous 0 MP option. It's a plasma 0 MP option. You end up in a lot of prisons. This is the mirror prison, too. It's more accurate and efficient than dual casting Drain and Osmose. Sure, but like, you know what's more efficient than that? Just using an Elixir. Like, I think that's the option you're ignoring. Also, why are we draining? Do we actually care about the HP effects? Because I don't. Elixir's better than 99% of healing options. Why does White Mage even exist? Well, you use Elixir to heal your MP, not your HP. We got sticky webbed. Chat, we got sticky webbed! Rabombi hit us with the sticky web. Goodbye, Shellbear. Will your Final Fantasy Marathon include the MMOs? Yes, both of them. Inconceivable! You didn't ban rod breaking in your challenge run? I've got to run away now. Eleven's pretty long. I mean, a lot of them are long, right? A good friend of mine is into 14. 14, I probably won't play through the whole thing. My idea for 14 is to play through the demo, the copy pasta demo. And then just title the video the copy pasta, or at least as much of it as I can fit in the video title. There's probably a character limit. Will you watch the FF7 film, Advent Children? Yeah, probably. We got the fucking good music, though. Are you gonna do the re-trilogy in the marathon? Yes. I consider those to be different enough from the original games that they are worth doing like a thing on. Same with the DS remakes of 3 and 4. Halfway done. If Final Fantasy X is good, why isn't there a Final Fantasy X-2? Get ready to spit your milkshake. Enough of this! I made an error in judgment! Fighting all 4 of you is just too tough for me! Ah, not! I lied! Like a rug! Oh, kill me! The Crisis FF7 games look too Kingdom Hearts adjacent to me. Is Mickey Mouse in them? I just remembered something. See ya! I must take my leave. But we'll meet again! Count on it! Final Fantasy X is kill because the mythos isn't standard medieval fantasy, but it's Japanese inspired. That's cool. No, I know what you mean. I was just making a joke. Lance will deal more damage than aura spells coming off of a white mage's magic stat, maybe? Huge if true. Lance fans everywhere rejoice. Twister was a pretty good pull there. We're out of money. I spent all my money on rod breaking! Is this the same OST as the original, just remastered? They are, the songs are remixed, yeah. So, like SOV, it's got great remixes of a great original OST. Yeah, or Engage. Saying that to piss off all the Engage haters in the audience. Too much of it is rewrites of previous material. That's the point, though! It's remixes in reference to the old songs! That's the point! On the maps that are specifically references to older maps, they have remixes of the songs from those maps! Y'all will look for any excuse! Any excuse. If you're one of only 5 members who has played, why are you assuming that the people playing the Fire Emblem Anniversary game haven't played past Fire Emblems? What the fuck are you talking about? The paralog maps are so derivative. This is like, I read a fucking review of Hoppers. The Pixar movie, the recent Pixar movie, Hoppers. And it said that fucking Hoppers was derivative of Pixar's old work because it made a joke referencing Doug's collar from Up. This is what you sound like to me. I do not understand people who make it their entire personality. When there are legitimate things to criticize about Engage, like making up these fake fucking grievances of like, boo-hoo, the reference game has reference music. The maps that are meant to reference older maps have fucking songs from the maps they're referencing. G. Willikers Batman. That's fucking crazy. I got engaged without realizing it was an anniversary game. Not everyone will get the same thing out of the game. My point is, when you say only 5 people in the audience have played the older Fire Emblems, that is an intentionally bad faith framing of things. Additionally, like, calling it derivative. There is a difference between something being derivative and something being intentional references. All of the paralog maps are throwbacks to previous maps. And so of course it makes sense that they would remix iconic music from those maps. That's not being derivative. That's an intentional choice to, in your throwback game, include throwbacks. I'm just saying my opinion. It's the framing of your opinion. It's the framing of your opinion, though. Like, if you just say, I don't like the music, that's fine. Calling it derivative is just, it is an intentional bad faith framing. Anyway, this boss is fucking easy. Coward. I'll use all the cheese strategies I want. This is my 4th playthrough in like 2 months. I will use all of the cheese strategies I want. We are rod breaking, we are phoenix downing undead bosses. If I had access to the blue mage, you bet your booty I would be spamming level 5 death. Tenth time. I put an S after my comment. Oh no, I wasn't directing that at you. It's the whole fucking, like... Again, there are so many things you can criticize the game for. Why are we making up fake points? I don't know. Where's Moogle Forest? It should be around here somewhere. Thought this was Moogle Forest. Did I miss it? What am I missing? F. Ah, I found it. Alright, we need the other elf mantle. We need to seduce the Moogle for its treasure. Legitimate engaged parallel grievance. They chose a boring map for Lucina. I actually like Irina Ferox as a choice. I think it's iconic. I think the biggest grievance is they did FE7 dirty. They did FE7 dirty. And I say this as an FE7 hater. Lynn's paralog being Sakai, I understand it. But, like, just make it the final map of Lynn mode. Just make it that, or, like, I don't know. Dragon's Gate? Dragon's Gate's an iconic map, right? And then they had a second chance and they made it fucking the Hector solo map. Like, the worst map from FE7, right? FE7 lovers in shambles. Lynn has the Murglies as an engage weapon, so it makes sense for her map to be the one where you obtain Murglies. It's also a good map, unlike FE7 maps. I think that's a bad map. I don't like any of the guidance for FE6, honestly. And I think that's one of the more egregious ones. It's the one with, like, the RNG thrones, and if you pick the wrong throne, you just get fucked over by ambush spawns. That map's toxic. Leaf and Marth picks were both S tier in my book. Chat, I'm getting ready to end the stream. Should we do a tier list of the Emblem Paralog picks? Not the maps, how good they were, but how good they are as picks to represent that emblem. Right? Ba-da-ba-da-da-da. Ba-da-ba-da. I can't remember Roy's, though. That's probably a point against it, isn't it? There's some stinkers. There's some stinkers, for sure. I like Roy's. It's the one where he gets the Binding Blade. Alright. Let's close out of this. Let's pull this up. Alright. This will be great pick. The best option, great pick. Fine, I guess. Why, though? And we'll go delete row. Delete row. Delete row. Okay. And include engage extra. Okay. The Marth Paralog, that's the best option. Retaking Arcanea. It's just iconic. It's when he take back his thing, right? That's the best option. Celica is just, it's fighting the undead dragon. Why that map? That's such a fucking weird map to pick for her, right? Like, this one makes no sense to me. What, in what way is, like, fight? I guess there's not really, it's a memorable map from Gaiden, but it feels like a bad pick for Celica. At least it's on Celica's route. Unlike Sigurd, who gets a fucking Seliph map, right? Chapter 10, it's when Sigurd's ghost shows up, but it's a Seliph map. Doing a Sigurd Paralog on a Seliph map just feels wrong. Leaf was the Reinhardt map. That's fine, I guess. It's like, I think there are more iconic Leaf moments. Chapter 18 would have been a good one. Manster Escape arc, anything in the Manster Escape arc I would have liked better. Like, Reinhardt's an iconic boss. They did it for fucking Heroes, though. They didn't do it for Thracia. They did it for Heroes. Roy is best option, I think. It's when he's getting the Binding Blade. And it's the fighting a bunch of wyverns, the map where he gets the Binding Blade. Oh, you know what? You're right. Sigurd is Chalfie. It is Chalfie. I'll move it up to the bottom of fine, I guess, then. No, you're right, Cynthia. Lyn is why. It's not even from her fucking game. I don't give a shit about the fact that she's Sakaean. Like, that's... They did the FA7 fans a great disservice there. Ike is the best option, I think. Ike is the best option, I think. Micaiah was 313. Oh, Erica and Ephraim are next. Yeah, I think it's a final map. Demon King. I'd say that's probably a great pick. Micaiah was the best option. It's 313. It's iconic. It's a big moment for her. Well, it's the map she... Actually, I'm going to knock it down to great pick because she's not allowed to participate in that map. She's not allowed to participate in that map. So, like, it's kind of only a great pick for her. Arena Ferox, I think that's probably, like, the best option for Lucina. It's, like, her big story moment is fighting in Arena Ferox and getting defeated. And then you fight against her and defeat her again. Corrin, also best option, Branch of Fates. Like, that's a good one. That's a good pick. What was Byleth? Oh, right. Defending the Creststones from Edelgard. Why that map? Why that map? That's a very why, though, option for Byleth. Tiki, it's the FE3 Tiki is Sleeping map. I think that's the best option. They didn't have a map. Edelgard, Dimitri, and Claude are just hanging out in the Somniel. I think that's a why, though. That's a fucking why, though. Can we... Wait, okay. We need to make a row below. Seriously, what the fuck? Is Soren. That is the worst possible... It's the worst possible pick. That's such... It makes no sense. I don't know. Hector is why, though. Camilla is fine, I guess. Krabin is a great pick. I just don't like the map. And where's Veronica? Is Veronica not on here? Oh no, Veronica's right here. Fine, I guess. That is my opinions on the selection of maps. Not the quality of the maps themselves, but what map was selected as a reference to the particular character or game in question, and how, like, iconic of a choice it was. You're not a fan of Camilla's Birthright map? I think I mostly have Camilla in Fine, I guess, because Camilla's a weird option for a DLC unit. I think maybe I'm biased against her for that reason. It's probably deserves to be great pick. It just feels like Fine, I guess. Camilla instead of Azura. We get it. It's the fucking booby fan service. But you're right. You're right. There's two reasons they picked Camilla. I think